Hey friends, welcome to a very exciting and cozy plan with me for the new year. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Gitanshi and I'm a tech industry dropout on a journey of pursuing my creative dreams. So one of my absolute favorite parts of the end of the year is picking out my new bullet journal, and this year I actually decided to try out some journals from Notebook Therapy. This one that I'm unboxing now is the Tsuki Woodland Adventure Travel Notebook, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with the golden foiling on the front and the designs on the sides of the pages here. I apologize for the lighting. I'm actually not going to be using this as a bullet journal and more of a journal, but I still wanted to unbox it here because the packaging and the notebook itself are just so beautiful, and I'm just so excited to start using it. So moving on to the journal that I selected for my actual bullet journal for 2025, this is the Tsuki Midnight Garden Limited Edition bullet journal in the A5 size. I'm just opening it up now, and I absolutely love the forest green linen cover and also the embroidered detailing of the moon and the flowers. Green is actually my favorite color, and I'm really interested in astronomy and I love flowers, so this just felt like the perfect journal for me. I've been bullet journaling for over 5 years now, and I've finally settled on a minimalist routine for my yearly, monthly, and daily spreads that prioritizes a balance of simplicity, effectiveness, and aesthetics. I hope you enjoy this cozy plan with me where I'll be making my yearly spreads for the new year. I'm so happy you're here. Feel free to grab some tea or coffee, get cozy, and let's start journaling. So as I mentioned, this is going to be a very minimalist bullet journal setup, so I'm starting out with the Pandafly Calligraphy pen in black in the brush letter tip, and I'm just going to start out by writing out the year. Nothing super fancy, really just writing it out as I please, I guess. I didn't really outline it beforehand or anything like that. I know a lot of people do, and it definitely doesn't look perfect, but I'm okay with that. So now I'm just getting started with the decoration for the title page, and for this I am mostly going to be using washi tape. I don't know where I got these because they're pretty old, but basically it's a brown checkered one, and then I decided to layer washi tape for the first time, which I've never actually done myself, but I saw in some other videos and I thought it would be fun. And now I'm just starting on the left side of the page where I am just currently building out a little frame for what is going to become my vision board. I actually haven't done this before in any of my bullet journals, but I thought it would be a really fun way to make a cute title page and also make it really meaningful and a form of reflection or intention setting. So I just went online and picked out a bunch of different images that I thought really represented my goals for the next year and things I wanted to bring into my life, and also just like the aesthetic that I really like, which is kind of a mix of literary, light academia, and flowers, I guess. I don't really have a theme that I'm going for with this yearly spread or this journal. I know that's something some people do as well. I'm kind of just going for whatever looks nice to me, and based off of the materials that I have on hand, like what I'm able to create. I did notice that I have a lot of flower themed washi tape, so I guess if I were to pick a theme, it's flowers, and that kind of matches with the cover of the journal as well. Anyway, so now I'm just putting together my vision board, which took me quite a while actually to just figure out the layout of where I wanted everything to go. I have a picture of some really beautiful, like academia-esque clouds. I also have a bunch of images with notebooks and books to represent my goals of writing and reading more next year, and also some sunflowers because those are my favorite flowers and they just make me really happy to look at, and also a screenshot of a very aesthetic Scrivener screen, which, if you don't know, is a very popular writing application. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of this vision board, though, are some of the quotes that I picked out, especially this one at the top, which is someone holding this black chalkboard that reads, "To me, you are perfect." To me, that just serves as this constant reminder that you can always love yourself more, and you don't need a partner or somebody else to tell you that you're loved. And that is always nice when you have that, but sometimes you don't. And even when you do, I think it's really important to stay true to that love you have for yourself. I also really love this other quote that I put on there that says, "Inhale, we are not the same, and exhale, I won't be erased." So I actually ended up deciding to draw a bunch of flowers because I thought it looked too plain on the cover page. I'm not gonna lie, I really regret doing this because I think it just made it look worse, but hey, that happens, and I was not going to be starting over, so I just left it like that, and I kept adding more flowers to try to make it match what I was going for, but that didn't really work. Anyways, moving on to the next spread, I'm actually making a future log. So if you don't know what a future log is, it's this very essential part of the yearly spread in a bullet journal where you basically just write out and look ahead at the year and see what you have coming up. And this is, I used to not really understand the point of it, but especially this year, I realized that I had so many different events coming up, and this past year I decided to not do the future log, and I just felt like a lot of things took me by surprise in the year, and I was not particularly grounded in what was to come and like the whole scope of the year, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I thought it would be really nice to just write down things that I have to look forward to, big things that are due, and my schedule is a lot more variable than it used to be when I was working full-time in tech. Now that I'm a grad student, I do have like summer vacation again and various different holiday breaks. So it's really nice to write all that out and also just remember certain things that I have to look forward to. So I decided to make this again very simple. I'm just creating little boxes for every month and then writing out the name of the month just in this Fineliner pen, and now I'm just adding a little bit of washi tape decoration with this white checkered one, and then also this cute one with lavender sprigs. I decided I wanted a bit more of a pop of color, so I just took my purple mud liner from Zebra and just highlighted the bottom of the boxes and then added this extra piece of washi tape. So on to my absolute favorite spread, or honestly most useful spread. I'm trying out this new thing because I wanted this spread to last 4 pages, but it had the same title, so I just cut out this little thing at the top so I could flip through, and this will make sense in a second. But basically this is my goals/resolutions page. And this is actually my first year not making full year resolutions because I just realized that it's so hard to stick to those. And then I was watching this video recently that advocated for a 90-day goal setting method, and some of this video got cropped out because my camera died, but I just added some washi tape in the same style as the previous spreads with this red dotted one under this really fun washi tape with books on it. It's probably my favorite washi tape. So as I was saying, it advocates for this 90-day goal setting method where you write out very detailed goals and you follow them for 90 days, and it's a long enough time where you feel like you can accomplish something big, but also not too long of a time where it feels so intimidating. Anyways, so I can talk more about that in another video, but I'm basically going in here and writing one goal on each of these pages. And a big aspect of this goal setting method is that you shouldn't set too many goals. Like, I used to be that person who would write down like 50 different New Year's resolutions, and I realized that that was not very effective. Like, focus is very important in actually getting better at something, and in order to focus, you can't have 50 different goals. So believe it or not, this is actually my very last spread in my yearly spread. I actually don't think there are a lot of things that I want to come back on and check on for the entire year. As you can tell, this most recent spread isn't even for the whole year. I've tried a lot of the various yearly spreads that I've seen around over the last 5 years that I've been bullet journaling, and I've really just noticed that I don't come back to them, I don't fill them out, and I just feel disappointed at the end of the year when I flip back and see a bunch of empty pages that I spent a bunch of time making but never actually followed through on. So this is my very last page in the spread. I'm just writing out goal number 4, and at the bottom of these I'm going to write out concrete steps for how to complete the goals. That's for later. So yeah, that is my bullet journal setup for 2025. I'll just flip through all of the pages again. This is the title page with my vision board, and this is the future log. And finally, we have the 12-week goal setting spread with 4 different goals, and that's it. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journaling adventure, and I really hope that it inspired you or was just a cozy video to watch. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.